upgraded to gold.
Gold 4?
What?
We won 8 games and lost 2. Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and we just had our first snow day, so sorry if it looks like I just stepped out of the shower, but today we're going to be talking about how Apex Legends is going to be under a little bit of fire in Season 15, as it looks like they aren't really listening to the community, and they're going in a different direction than we thought with a lot of different stuff. We're also going to give out 45 bucks, all you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, you guys know the drill, but now let's talk about what the future holds. So Season 15 is right around the corner, and with it we are getting the new Broken Moon map and the new Legend Catalyst with the anti-scan abilities and so much more that is going to make her quite the threat in the meta. And while there are a ton of cool things with that coming into Season 15, there is a major concern on players' mind, and that is the fact that Respawn in a recent interview just before the launch of the season announced the fact that they would not be making any of the LTMs such as Control, Gun Run, or anything else that we've seen a permanent mode, sort of like an arcade playlist to play alongside the Battle Royale, and that rather they would like to focus on Battle Royale as the main component besides any other modes, and that these should remain just as limited time. And there are a number of issues with this, such as the fact that for some reason, even if you wanted to focus on Battle Royale, does that mean they have completely forgotten about arenas? Which would make sense because arenas right now has a staggering 75% of players who have never even finished the unranked games, and when you compare that to Battle Royale, only 15% of players are in the rookie rank, which is a huge disparity. Not knocking anyone that likes arenas, just stating the fact that it is considered a wildly less popular mode. Even in a poll that the Gaming Merchant did, no one seems to be watching arena streams, as Battle Royale took up 86.2% of the vote, with arenas just taking 13.8% of it. And even though Respawn has given some love to it, such as the fact that Connor Ford has done a ban wave of 1,307 users, which is I assume pretty much everyone that plays it, because so many people are just simply cheating it by using 6-man. Even the #1 arena pred was recently caught, and AG420 has even gone out and said he took a dive in the arena pred community and half of them actually cheated in one way or another. So it's basically become a dead mode. We do know that they have a couple of leaked maps that they are working on for it, but I don't think anyone is particularly hyped about this. The main issue with this all though is that if arenas is so underloved and underappreciated and people don't want to play it, why would you not simply add in these LTMs to take the place of it, or at least rotate alongside with it? Tons of players have come out and simply said that Gun Run has taught them more about the weapons and their recoil and active combat than a BR ever could, which is very true. In a Battle Royale, most of the time is spent running around or hot dropping trying to fight enemies. It doesn't give you a lot of time to tactically get good, and arenas just isn't a very fun mode and fast paced like the limited time modes. However, this isn't a 100% indicator that they will never consider it, and we can actually look at a lot of things that Respawn says, such as the fact that Catalyst will be coming in with the anti-scan ability, as we have clearly seen now, even though John Larson said he was not thrilled about the idea of an anti-scan legend, mostly because in a scan meta now the counter is tied to a specific legend, which limits options. This was at a point that Catalyst must have been pretty close to being done, because like I said, this was only a few months ago, so he obviously knew that they were making an anti-scan legend. And there are other cases of that as well, such as the director of comms a year ago for Respawn and Apex Legends saying that cross progression would be coming in 2022. We now know confirmed that cross progression will not be coming this year, that they still can't figure it out, which is even more mind-boggling because originally Drew McCoy said that cross progression could never be put in the game. Then they told us it is going to be put in the game, but that it will be coming this year in 2022, and now we are getting the word that we won't be seeing it anytime soon. They still haven't figured it out. And overall, I don't have a main issue if they have problems delaying features or new game modes or stuff to change in, but there needs to be a lot more transparency and conversations with the community to set proper expectations, because it seems like they're going back and forth about what they actually plan on adding and not telling the community what it is, and then they wonder why people go to leakers about information. Let me know down below, how do you feel about arena sticking around even though it isn't really played, and would you rather see some of the LTMs like Gun Run or even Control mode be a permanent feature? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.